So I was just recording a video talking about this, and then I realized, you know what? Fuck that. We're gonna do a stream. So I need to download Cosmic Horizons and Starlance. I don't know which versions he uses. So we're gonna have to do some testing to figure out what works. But let's actually just make sure this runs anyways. It should run, but you never know. Can I have OBS always display on top? Of course I can't. Why would I be able to? Fucking bullshit. Come on, come on, come on. Install Lunar Client. How about you suck my balls? How about you just fuck off? I don't care. The other thing I want to do, so the only way I could make this better than it is. My sister forgot to drop off my backpack, I think. I'm gonna text her. I'll be able to pick it up tomorrow, probably. I have a backpack that has a computer in it that I use for karaoke and whatnot.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
I hate the narrator, so I'm not. Okay, switch. Oh, oh, this is Distant Horizons. Oh, fuck yeah. So I always do that simple clouds. I want to go to video settings, and oh, it has this as well. So that means it should also... No, it does not. Okay. I was gonna say, that means it should also have, usage for, shaders. But no, there is no shader option, so this doesn't have... Which makes sense, because all of this stuff is very experimental, and shaders would probably break it. Let's do... You know what? Actually, yeah. Let's create a single player game to make sure it loads and doesn't crash. So we're gonna do creative, difficulty, peaceful. Testing world. Let's do super flat. Create. Oh no, I smacked my mic. Yeah, the issue is that my stream deck is in that backpack, so I don't have my stream deck now. Ooh. Well, first time load always takes a while. Load, 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 load. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Why do I have Visual Studio open? I had Visual Studio Code open and I immediately was all like, you know what? That's probably going to cause issues. I mean, it shouldn't, because I wasn't writing any code. What in the Jesus hell? My computer sounds like a fucking jet engine. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know why that happened. Let's try this again. Okay, so super flat. Done. Okay, that was... Maybe it's because I accidentally did single biome. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I thought I selected super flat, but I might have not. And we're just gonna call it New World. I don't feel like changing the name. Let me just hit some poppers real fast. Don't do drugs, kids. Only do them when you're of legal age. And only do the ones that are legal. Except for, like, vapes or something, you know? Like, do your research. Make sure it's not harmful. No, what? To be fair, I have not researched poppers. Are poppers safe? let me look this up. Poppers are not safe. Okay. What does WebMD say? Or healthline.com? Dangers of poppers. Poison control. Well, okay, if they're deadly, you know, they would be like, I would assume. Headache, dizziness, nausea, fainting. Well, yeah, that happens with fucking weed as well. I threw up smoking weed, and weed isn't actually that bad for you. Oh, well, obviously, yeah, you're supposed to smell them. Safety tips. Start slow. Poppers hit fast and hard, so it's best start with small amount. Never swallow poppers or try to ingest them in any way. Skip the cigarette. Some people dip an unlit cigarette into a bottle. Why? Avoid mixing poppers with ED medication. And what is ED? Eating disorder? What is ED medication? Erectile dysfunction. Gotcha. Keep water handy. You'll want to avoid getting any liquid on your skin. If this does happen, immediately rinse the area. If it somehow ends up in your eyes, flush them immediately. Plan ahead if you're planning. Okay, we're skipping that. We're skipping that. Blue or gray skin? Brother. The fuck? I'm gonna say no. Okay, this is not a super flat world. What? Okay. Brother. I'm just hearing my fucking computer dying right now. World options. Cloud mode. White... Huh? Huh? Single mode. Debug. Can we just stop it? How? Okay. Well, in that case, we're just gonna go to this and that. There we go. Much better. Well, so far it seems to not be lagging, but I also most certainly selected super flat. What the fuck is this? This shit ain't super flat, brother. I'm also noticing distant horizons is either not working or I have my render distance really low. Nope, I do not. Enable distant, enable cloud render. Uh-huh. This is surprisingly smooth, but also wrong thing. Oh, it's probably behind the minimap is the issue. So let's go to this and change it to be on the right. There we go. I just want to get an idea of what FPS I'm looking at right now. What is this? World generation, bro? Kind of disappointed in the distant horizons right now. It's not really functioning. But that could also be simple clouds getting in the way or something like that. Is this scoria? Cut scoria. Scoria. Dormant molten scoria. Okay, what biome am I in? What the fuck is this? Okay. There we go. Huh? Then what? What is this mini-map then? Bro. Okay. I'm so confused now. Just disable that one. What is the minimap button usually for that one? Controls, yeah, we want to go to controls, keybinds. Now we need to look for map. Mal. There we go. Okay, minimap settings are Y. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So maybe I should try doing render distance up to like 16. Maybe do simulated up to 20. Huh. That actually wasn't too bad on my, how high can I make this? Because so far, that had a very small impact. Okay, we're gonna push it. We're gonna push it and just, That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yo, that is insane. The fact that I can actually have this and it, like, doesn't do much. Oh my god. How does this run better than than normal Minecraft? I could not do this in normal Minecraft. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yo, that's so cool. Let me check something real fast, actually. Yeah, I set it to 60. Okay. Yeah, we're like barely getting any frame droppage right now, which is so cool. I paid for the whole CPU. Hello, wolf. Bork, bork. Okay, they had a custom one, though, so I kind of wish I didn't mess with this. To be fair, my CPU isn't honestly that bad. Although, yeah. We dropped about 10 frames, putting it to the max. But once again, really not that bad. Okay, yeah, I think Distant Horizons is now working. Because we can see all of that over there. So it's because I just didn't load the chunks, I think. Ah. This is amazing. If only it wasn't raining. Let's maybe change the LOD scaling, which I assume is our quality. Lower if your GPU is at max usage. Well, I can check my CPU's at max usage right now. What the fuck was that? Was that the wolf? My memory is at max usage as well. Like, I am destroying my computer doing this. My GPU is surprisingly low. So I think we lower this one so that I stop killing my CPU. And we turn that up. And let's see. There we go. Set time day. Is it ever gonna stop raining? Are we stuck with perpetual rain right now? Yeah, my GPU is still doing perfectly fine. My CPU is still at 100% usage. Minimal. Still 100%. Probably because I'm streaming at the same time as doing this. And oh, what the fuck is this? Dune grass. Yeah, my GPU's at... It's always less than 50% usage right now. I could run an AI and be fine. I'm not doing that. I can't run an AI because my memory is at maximum usage. If I ran an AI, my computer would probably crash. Like 100%, my computer would shit bricks and die. CPU is surprisingly chill for what I'm doing. But I feel like a good way to bring that down would probably just do this. We're gonna do 12 chunks instead. Okay. And let's see. That has lowered my memory by about 1 whole gig. Actually about 2 whole gigs. Almost 3. Okay, we've dropped down to about 3 whole gigs. And why did that kill everything? How did lowering my render distance make my FPS worse? That's crazy. But now the game doesn't look as good. So now I'm sad. Is this emeralds? Oh, nice. Warium. Interesting name. Yeah, we're getting solid 60 frames now. Aha, I see. So we want to lower that. Instead, we're going to do 0%. So now there's no noticeable left or right chunks disappearing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've lowered our CPU down to about 80% usage. It's jumping between high 50s to high 70s and 80 sometimes, but not really going above that, so that's good. Our memory is sticking right around 28 gigabytes, which is about 80 or about 90% usage. My Wi-Fi is just all over the place right now, and my GPU is at 44%. My GPU is just out here going, nah, this easy. Make it harder. Let's see. Performance, I don't care. Clouds. interesting. I wonder if Embedium is actually affecting distant horizons in some way. Can I just turn off this? God damn it. See, that should not be happening up there. Ooh, my CPU's at 100% usage now. I really need to upgrade my CPU. That's like one of the things that I'm gonna do is just upgrade my CPU at some point. Actually, I probably have the money where I could upgrade it right now. But yeah. Yeah, for some reason, Distant Horizons is just not really working. I'm kind of upset about that. Okay, we're going off and on. Yeah, see, there's like no difference. Okay. My game crashed. My game might have crashed. My game crashed. Server tick loop. Fun. Yeah, I'm thinking of disabling the clouds mod then. Does he really use it? It doesn't really look like he uses it. So I'm actually just going to disable that. Let's see. Simple clouds, we're disabling you. And we're going to add content now because this is my testing one. So we're going to be adding, what was it again? Cosmic Horizons and Starlance. Now, the real question is, I can select it. Oh my god, I did not know I could do that. That's actually so cool. So now the question is, which one do I download? Yeah, don't show incompatible version. We're gonna go with the latest version. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the latest version, and then the other one is Starlance, and then we can just go from there, downgrading until it works. which Starlance should already have crafting recipes. I thought at least. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. I'm such a nerd. Immersive optimization. I guess I could have checked. Yeah, let's check the Valkyrian Skies version that we have. 5525. Okay, so we have 5525, which means going back up here for Cosmic. It's not showing up. We want to make sure that the versions match up. 1525, so that should theoretically function. And then if we go back and search Starlance, we should see, for this one, 9325. So we probably want to go with I'm going to say either this one or this one. Let's go with this one. Okay, that should hopefully be good. But yeah, I have a 12th gen Intel Core i3, so I'm thinking of like upgrading it to an i5 or let me turn off my monitor. uh So we need to look for the ones that are compatible with this. So 12th. So I think all 12th gens should be Intel. I think that's the right CPU. Let's see. So we want to look for anything that is compatible with I think anything 12th gen should be compatible, but yeah, this is the socket that is supported. So that is the socket we want to look up. So Intel processors. CPU list for socket LGA1700. So the absolute best one seems to be the Intel Xeon. I was looking at the Core i9s, honestly. Or not the i9, because that one has like a low gigahertz. I was looking at... Actually, you know what? The i9 doesn't have that low of a gigahertz. If we go for one of the higher end gigahertz wise ones, we have this one. Then we have, let's see, 3.40 i7 was another one I was looking at. And obviously I was looking at i5s for a bit. Let's also look at the Xeon, since that's one that I haven't even looked in at all. Uh, 8 cores, the 16 threads. That's actually fantastic. That's exactly like kind of what I would want. So let's see. How does this one compare? Doesn't say. So if we look at it, this one is 816 as well. This one is... Come on, show me the stats. 1624, so this one's honestly better. And I think this one is also faster. Yeah, 3.4 gigahertz to 5.5 gigahertz. So this is definitely the one that I'd want to go with the most, I think. Like, it's pretty damn good. Although this one is supposedly better, so how much... Ooh! Dude, this shit crazy. How much does this one cost? That's what I should be looking at. Ooh. But this one's even better. Okay, let me just open this. So I was looking at this shit and I'm like, hey, that's crazy. 2028 and then like high end 5.6. Oh, and it has a color. Oh, I don't think mine has a second cluster. This one does not. So yeah, I feel like this one's honestly probably worse. I should probably go with this one. This one seems to be the best. That's awesome. How much does it cost? $500. Guess I'm not getting it, you know? So we're looking at suck my dick. We're looking at this. Dude, 20 cores? um, um, oh! I'm not able to buy this. This is expensive. I mean, makes sense. Fucking 20 cores, dude. Who needs 20 cores? I don't need it. I want it. I really want it. I want it bad. Oh, I want it so bad. Oh, I want it so bad. Let's see. This one's 319. This one's 305. Which I think KF means that it comes with the integrated graphics, which I have no need for. So yeah, I think going for the cheaper one, the 305, which I could barely afford. Or actually, I don't think I have money. I don't think I can afford it. I'm pretty sure I cannot afford this. But yeah, this is the one that I'd probably go with since I don't need integrated graphics. Smart cache. It's 33 megabytes. How does my Intel i3 compare then? Oh, it's way down here, dude. Here we go. i3, mine is the looking back into here, 12100. Oh no, these are i5s. 12100. I believe mine is the F, so right here. So yeah, this seems to be about correct for what mine is. Yeah, I would be having a massive increase if we look at this right now. Yeah, absolutely massive increase right there. Not to mention the cores, because this one is a 4-8, which, yeah, that checks out. 4 cores, 8 logical processors, or threads. Uh, yeah, maxes out at about 430, so... So instead of the i7, I could look at something else. I want to look at the Intel Smart Chip, actually. 12 megabytes, so I think I should be able to find it here. Yeah. Okay. I actually got this for like 50 bucks. So let's look at what Micro Center says. Because that's pretty much my go-to for buying stuff when it comes to computer parts is Micro Center. Sometimes you can get it cheaper at Micro Center. So we want this version since we don't really care for... Yeah, See, it says discrete graphics required. That means that it doesn't have integrated graphics, which once again, I have no need for. So let's see. They have pre-built computers, but they do not have. Huh. Okay. Processors, CPUs. And we want. I'm going to stick with Intel just because that's what I'm using right now, so I wouldn't want to fuck my system up by getting something else. We want it to be DDR. I gotta check back here. I don't remember what it's compatible with. I think it's DDR4, not 5. Oh no, it's DDR. Okay, yeah, so it's DDR4 3200 and DDR5 4800. So we want DDR4 or DDR5 4800 compatible and DDR5 4800, I mean. So what was it? 4800 and then 3200. So this one. There we go. So this one right here is the 14700, which we don't need because that's integrated graphics. I believe K means it has integrated graphics. So anything that doesn't have a K is what we're looking for. We only want things with an F, so if it's FK, we also don't want that because that's just going to be mega extra. We only want F. Integrated graphics. I wish there was a no option. Okay. So, and then we want it to be the LGA 1700. K. Wish I didn't say that. Let's see. So, like, if I wanted just a small upgrade, I could go the i5, but I want. Here we go. Both of these, and we can compare. And then let's compare this as well. And then compare this. And let's look for the CPU I have currently, which would be the i3. They don't even have it anymore. Holy Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, let's compare these. Yeah, not getting that. Okay, so we can actually just remove that one. Too expensive. So these are the three we're going to compare. I'm going with the i700 because 300, I might not have that actually. Yeah, turbo speed, 28 processing threads. So yeah, this one is 300 on here, but I believe this is the same one we were looking at. Oh, this is the 14700. This is the 14700, yeah. So that should be the same one we were looking at here, 14700, which is about $5 more on Amazon. So it's not a big deal, but you're saving about $5-6. So some like that is also kind of a big deal. VR ready. I don't really care about the advanced technologies. See, I don't need that. So then I could up my. I don't need 192 gigabytes of memory, but it would be cool. Let me check my motherboard again. I have the, where is it? Here we go, Asus Prime. So the Prime H610M-E, Asus Prime H610-ME. Compatible CPU. I'm sorry, this was supposed to be Minecraft, and now we're just doing a bunch of random bullshit. There should be more CPUs than that. There we go. Yep, so the 14700 is indeed compatible. Which surprisingly is actually on the lower end of the rating. Probably because of the price. I mean, that's pretty damn expensive. So let's look back at this one. So that's a very minor decrease. So we could go with this one instead. 6.4, which this one's 812. But it would be 16 threads, 10 cores. This one is, 20 cores. Do I go for the extra? That's like double the price. Oh, but that's a pretty good increase. Huh. Huh. I want it. I want it so bad. Does that mean that it's going to be water cooled? Okay, no, that's just a fan. In fact, I think that's the fan I already have. Okay, let's get back to Minecraft though. See if this loads. Yeah, I've recently done like a full deep clean of my computer, so I would be able to replace my CPU with very little trouble. Let me see if my sister has responded to my text yet. She hath. It's in my car, you whore. Yeah, I'm getting a new CPU. I have no self-control. I still have a lot of games. Dude, these Steam sales be kicking my ass. I'm kicking my own ass. Who the fuck invented poppers, bro? Let's see if the game crashes again. Okay, that had me worried for a second. think we're fine. Possibly. Okay, it didn't crash. Maybe. Oh, brother. Okay, I think we're all right. Yeah, I'm kind of happy I turned off the simple clouds because the weather was so obnoxious. So, theoretically, oh, it's space. So yeah, you could totally ICBM. Space ICBM. Okay, so I'm seeing a bit of an issue here. Right now we want to increase it. Maybe just delete distant horizons. Is that a house? The fuck is that? I feel like this mountain should be falling apart. That could be an issue with the fact that I did this. Yeah, no, that's just the generation, okay. Where the hell was that building I saw? I think it was over here. There it is. I think that's a pillager outpost. That most definitely is a pillager outpost. So I think 18 would be better. Torchmaster, yeah. I need to add that to my mod pack. Oh, that's beautiful. Aha. Was I set on fire? Oh my god, it's actually setting everything on fire. Oh god. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Making this out of wood was seemingly a bad idea. How the fuck do I use you? Fuck. Oh! That's why. So let's actually do this. Grab the wand. Okay, I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. It just took a long time. Okay, that's sick. So now I should be able to build on this. Nope, that does not lock it in place. How do I, Cool. No, stop that. Okay, this is, annoying. Yeah, I didn't think this one through. Yeah. Oh, gyro. Ah, you need to be powered, I see. To space. My ship is gone. Okay. Okay, we're done, we're done. God, this is so cool, though. We might crash. I think it's crashing. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna start up another one in my normal survival world. My, create mod one. But honestly, once we get far enough in all of create, like end game type shit, I'm probably gonna start a new series with the create colony mod pack, because like adding the space stuff is dope as shit.